misinterpreted Amazigh leader. The misconception. Hannibal Barca, the only earliest famous native North African Amazigh known to mankind. Yet, he is often misinterpreted as a Phoenician, which has been tampered with in the history books. Many people think that Hannibal Barca and Carthage was earliest manuscripts Tunisia ever had, when we know in fact that ancient tools in Tunisia was found deep down in the ground and was confirmed to be 100,000 years old. Hannibal Barca, the enemy of Rome, so they say he's the enemy of Rome, which is probably true. He was the enemy of Rome, but this is about the Queen Elissa. According to Roman sources, it was a queen named Dido or Elissa who founded Carthage, which is probably true. But, however, we have to know who is this queen. Where is she from? I mean, she is from the Middle East, modern-day Lebanon. Look it up. She was born in Tyre, I don't know how to pronounce it, but in Lebanon, however. She, along with her army, immigrated to North Africa and soon settled down in Carthage, modern-day Tunisia. So that means if she is ancient Middle Eastern, why do many Tunisians, credit her as if she was indigenous person from Tunisia? So, because of the fact that people don't know, they have no knowledge. Because people have little knowledge, just like I said, she is originally Middle Eastern. Remember that. Elissa is from Middle East. Ya Rabbi yahdikum. She is from the Middle East. Okay, so she has nothing to do with Tunisia whatsoever, except for the immigration to Carthage, Because, she's a Phoenician, and she came to Carthage to establish Carthage. That's it, what do you want? I mean, she founded Carthage, obviously, but who created it? The Amazighs. But is it really true that Carthage was founded by her, by Elissa, or Dido, whatever her name was? Well, according to Roman sources, yes. The truth is, there is no 100% evidence that Carthage was created by Phoenicians. They might have founded Carthage, according to the many different sources, which is probably true, but not created it. By reading the books of the many authors that have been writing these books, reading them, we know for sure that the people who formed and shaped and created Carthaginian Empire was in fact a mixture of ancient Amazighian and Phoenicians. However, there were many empires before Carthaginian Empire. It was not long time ago Tunisian and British archaeologists found 100,000 old equipment tools underneath the grounds of Tunisia. The fact that Tunisia doesn't have history before Carthage is irrelevant. In other words, history have been ignored and not taken care of because of the fact they don't want to show you the history before Carthage. Any proof. They don't have any proof that he was a Phoenician. How can I prove, though, that he was Amazighian? It's very easy. You look at the history, where he lived. He grew up in Carthage, okay? He lived in Carthage, okay? Yeah, so did Elissa, but the difference between Hannibal and Elissa is that Hannibal didn't immigrate from Middle East. No. He came from Carthage. He was born in Carthage. Elissa was born in where? In Lebanon. So there you have the difference. The differences. And that itself proves that the history have been tampered with. So they're lying, they're liars. They never tell the truth. Unlike me, if I do a mistake and you correct me on the comment section, I admit it. I made a mistake, I'm sorry, but I don't say, oh, okay, I'm right, and therefore you're wrong, and this and that. No. And especially, I come forward with the evidence, because if I am wrong about something, you tell me about it, and I will acknowledge. Unlike these authors who are writing these books and making movies out of them and trying to twist the whole story and tell the world this and that, which is not true, and therefore we have to always stick to the truth and nothing but the truth. But I don't play around like that, Thank you for watching and have a nice day.